Aloha everyone! Welcome sa aking day 4 vlog dito sa Hawaii. And so meron tayong another tour day ahead of us. So, let's go! I-explore natin yung history at culture of Oahu aboard sa Waikiki Trolley Historic Honolulu Red Line. So here we go.
Aloha! My name is TC. I'll be your driver. Mailman School, that's worth $15 billion today. Back in 2014, they sold the building of the Royal Hawaiian Center to J.P. Morgan. Right between the Royal Hawaiian Centers, you'll be able to see the Pink Palace. So that's the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. Second oldest hotel on the island, established in 1920. On my left is the Waikiki Beachcomber. So this is where they host the Awana show, which is a Hawaiian version of Circuit du Soleil. The legend himself, Duke Kahanamoku. So he's the ambassador of Aloha, also the godfather of surfing. And the Brazilians taught him how to surf. He was also an Olympic swimmer, 3-time gold medalist, first sheriff of Hawaii, part-time lifeguard, and he was also an actor. But the most important, we'll talk more about Prince Children Kuhio. Coming up, Twin Fin Hotel. Loose, the looser the better, so this is the shaka. So it's the state hand gesture. They made it official 2 years ago. And it's also a sign of aloha for us. So whenever I cut people off, I just throw the shaka out, everything will be alright. So if you guys are cruising around town in your rental and you accidentally cut somebody off, just throw the shaka out, everything will be cool. The mountains in front of us, also touching the clouds. So it's an old volcanic shield that erupted over 2.5 million years ago. They started construction of the Aloha Canal in 1921 and completed it in 1928. So the coconut fell on top of somebody's head and unfortunately it took their life. So after that event, the state, county, and city, every 3 to 4 months, they'll go around the whole island and harvest all of the coconuts. And I have no idea what they do with all the coconuts. Alright, so fun facts about our island of Oahu. It is one of the oldest islands, over 4 million years old, and it only took 2 volcanoes to form the island of Oahu. So the first traffic light on the island was mounted here on Britannia. Also the first car driven on the island was right here on Britannia Street. So Britannia is how you would say Britain in Hawaiian, except they pronounced it Mediterranean. So the British, they had a great relationship with King Kamehameha I, better known as King Kamehameha the Great. So Kamehameha was the #1 trading partner for the British when it came to coral wood on the island, has one of the largest Asian and Pan-Pacific collections in the United States, over 15,000 artifacts. Also has a beautiful open layout, so you won't feel clustered. If you guys gonna check out the museum, just let your pumping station. So this was the first water station here in the city. Capital is very unique. So each side has 8 pillars that represents the 8 major islands. And then right in the middle hanging is the state seal. Also has a state motto on it. And then right above the state seal is the governor's office. And there used to be a pond that surrounded the state capitol. Built by Captain John Dominance. So it's a beautiful Greek revival style home. It used to be the governor's residence. Another uncle that served in the Navy as a cook. He's master over in American Samoa.
Yes, you are. Thank you so much.
He beat my hands up with his face. I'll show you though. is gonna be the Pu'omaina lookout. So it's a beautiful skyline of the city. You can also see Diamond Head Crater. Yeah, well, you'll get a view once we come back. So the Battle of Nu'uanu is one of the bloodiest battles in Hawaiian history. So that's when King Kamehameha the Great invaded the island of Oahu against King Kalani Kupule. So before he invaded Oahu, he prepared for 4 years. And in 1795, he invaded the island of Oahu. From the shores of Oahu, he pushed the armies of King Kalani Kupule. You take this Pali Highway to the very top, and you'll reach Nu'uanu Pali Lookout. And most of Kalani Kupule's warriors, they jumped that cliff over at Nu'uanu Pali Lookout because they felt they had a better chance of surviving the jump than facing Kamehameha himself. Back in the day, this was Red Light District. Nothing but brothels on Hotel Street. It's probably how we got Bruce Lee and Tiger Woods. Lilo. So King Lilo was the first monarch to be elected. So after the last Kamehameha, King Kamehameha V, it went to an election, and that's where Luna Lilo won the election by a fireworks show over at Hilton Hawaiian Village. So you can enjoy the fireworks show while you're eating your meal. The coral shield that protects the kids from the waves. And also the Aloha flows through Aloha. And over at our next stop at Aloha Steps for a big line ticket, and it runs all day until... Alright, coming up on my right is going to be the Ilikai Hotel. So this was the first high-rise building here in Waikiki, established in 1964. And the very top floor, that's where the penthouse is. 2 streets to the beginning of Kalakaua, there's more food shacks over there. You can get a...
Kakatapos ang ating tour at back in Waikiki at the perfect time to enjoy a delicious grilled cheese lunch at Aloha Melt. Later nakapag-return tayo sa same tour pero different tour guide so maka-makeup tayo sa afternoon namin.
Having so much fun though. Look at the waves. Yes, family members. We also have a pile.
No way! Yan ay Roosevelt High School. Bruno Mars went dyan bago magiging biggest artist sa world. At yan ay pretty awesome.